Good evening, students. How are you? I hope all you are safe and healthy. Last class we have discussed nature and characteristics of management. What do we mean by management? Its meaning, its definitions, and various important characteristics of management. Uh, so, what about yesterday's class? I think all should be clear. Today we will discuss the next most important objectives of management and two different terms, effectiveness and efficiency. Now come to the two terms, effectiveness and efficiency. Effectiveness means the task should be completed within a proper time, within a right time, whatever may be the cost. But efficiency means the task should be completed within a right time and also in a cost effective manner. So what are the difference between these two? Effectiveness means you should complete your task within a proper given time. If a proper time is given to you, you should complete your task within a proper time. For example, if I am giving some task to you within 2 hours or within 3 hours or by 12 pm or by 1 pm, that should be effectiveness. And what is efficiency? Efficiency means you should complete your task within a proper time, within a right time, and also in a cost effective manner. Cost effective manner means there was no more cost, there was no more any expenses in your tasks. In an organization, the employees of the organizations should complete their task in a cost effective manner and within a proper time. A manager working in the organization and a manager should perform all his or her functions efficiently and effectively. That is the point, effectiveness and efficiency. A manager should keep in his mind that whatever may the functions performed by him, that should be completed or that should be performed in an efficient and effective manner, so that we can say that he will be a good manager and he is a good manager, and the management of the organization is efficient and good management. Clear? Effectiveness means doing the task, completing the task in a proper time, and efficiency means doing the task within a right time plus cost effective manner. Clear? Now come to the point, objectives of management. Mainly we have learned that organization objective is to earn profit. Why we start an organization? To earn profit, to maximize our profit. But objectives of management is divided into three categories. Clear? Divided into three categories. What are the three categories? First one is your organizational objective, second is your social objective, and third one is your individual objectives. Now we will discuss one by one. What is organizational objective? Organizational objective means to achieve the goal of an organization. First and foremost important objective or goal of the organization is profit earning and profit maximization. Also, the organizational objective is divided into three categories. First one is your survival, second one is your growth, third one is your profitability. Growth, survival and profitability. Now come to the first point, survival. What do we mean by survival? Survival means to exist in a market for a long period of time. A company, whenever it starts its operations, it should keep in its mind that the organization should continue its business in a market for a long period of time. It exists in the market. That is the survive. It survives in the market. How the organization survives? if the company provides product qualitative product at reasonable price, provides goods, provides qualitative services to its customers, and create goodwill in the market, then it can easily survive in the market for a long period of time. That is the survival objective of the organizational part. Survival, to survive in the market for a long period of time, that is survival. Next come to the point, growth. What is growth? What's the difference between survival and growth? Survival means you should continue in a market for a long period of time, and growth means your organization should grow step by step. Organization should go step by step. Step by step means you can launch new products, you can add new products in your company, number of branches are opened, number of employees are working in your organizations, number of projects are coming to your organization. That is survival. Clear? Next come to the point, profitability. As we already know that the main motto of the organization is profitability, to earn more and more profit for the organization, because profit is the lifeblood. Profit means we earn money, we can measure it in terms of money, and money is the lifeblood of the organization. So without blood, as human being cannot survive, same as without money, without profit, an organization cannot survive. Clear? Now profitability. Next, objective. Organization clear, organization completed. Next come to the point, social objective. Social objective, why the organization established? Because it provides different service, it exists for the society, it provides various products, various valuable products, qualitative service to the society, qualitative service to the people of the society. It is for the society, of the society, and by the society. It is of the people, by the people, and for the people. That's why the social objective of the organization is to achieve, to provide, to perform its social responsibility. What are its social responsibility? First one is your providing qualitative goods at reasonable price. After providing qualitative goods and services, you should provide proper maintenance service to the people, and also providing pollution free environment, and also establishing educational institutions, hospitals, libraries for the society, so that people can get so much benefits, and also generating more employment opportunities for the society. These are the various social responsibility which every organization should perform. Clear? Organizational objective, then social objective. Last come to the point, last objective, individual objective. Here the term individual indicates human being, and the human being indicates the employees of the organization. So now what is the employee objective of the organization? Is I've already told that employees are the human asset, another important asset of the organization, because without employees no organization can run, no organization can achieve success throughout its life. So employees are the main human asset of the organization. So every organization should achieve its individual objectives. So what are the individual objectives? If an employee is satisfied in your organization, then you can achieve your objectives easily. So how an employee satisfied? How we can satisfy our employees? Providing proper salary, providing proper wages, providing better working conditions, giving their dignity, providing them to various affinities, various benefits, overtime bonus, overtime salary, overtime wages, bonus, various healthcare facilities, various educational facilities for their children, canteen facilities, the proper working conditions. These are various individual objectives which every organization should achieve. Clear? So management objective, 3 objectives: organizational, social and individuals. So today what we learn? Social objective, individual objective and organizational objective. Organizational objective means these are 3 parts: growth, survival and profitability. And social objective means it should achieve its objective towards society, providing polluted free environment, providing better products and services at reasonable and fair price. Last point is individual objectives. Individual objective means it should achieve its individual objectives by providing various qualitative service, qualitative benefits to its employees of the organization, because employees are the human asset of the organization. Clear? So thank you students. Next wait for my next video. Thank you.